Hello, you're watching a official PlayStation Community video. I am Serum Lake.
And I am Wretched Hawk.
And today we are playing Jet Set Radio.
And it looks like it will be a lot of retro fun.
Yeah, definitely. For anyone that isn't aware of Jet Set Radio, and there probably are quite a few people, because I don't recall it selling very well at the time when it first came out, because it was on the Dreamcast and nobody bought the Dreamcast.
I stole one from work and borrowed it.
Oh, well, so you're part of the problem then.
Yes.
Well, yeah, Jet Set Radio is a Japanese futuristic anti-authoritarian roller skating graffiti game. That's a bit of a mouthful, actually.
You just summed that up perfectly, I think.
Thank you. I've been thinking about it for a while. You basically play as a member of a street gang that's going around and tagging graffiti across Tokyo, the Tokyo of the future.
Sounds like great fun. I wouldn't mind going to Tokyo and doing this myself.
Yeah, I think you may get in trouble with the police, although not necessarily as much trouble as these guys get in, as you'll see now. The police are turning up, and they are a bit extreme.
Yeah, they certainly seem that way.
You know, in Britain, if you were caught graffitiing by a gang of policemen, I doubt that they would chase you down to the ends of the earth and beat you to death, like these policemen seem intent on doing.
I'd like to hope not, anyway. We never do that.
But yeah, one of the most striking things about this game, as well as being completely daft, is the fact that it just looks really great.
Yeah, I think this is one of the things with this cell shading type of games. They don't seem to age, because it's so. There's something about it. Just I don't know how to explain it, but they really don't seem to age at all. It looks new even now.
It's just clean and slick. And oh, here comes the Dirty Harry inspired chief of police with his massive magnum. That's exactly what I'm talking about with the overkill. You never get any British police officers chasing down a hoodlum with a magnum trying to shoot him.
Oh, I wouldn't mind seeing it, but yeah, you're right. I don't think we see that very often.
Yeah, now this game has also got quite it's fairly straightforward, but it can be quite complex at the same time, if that's not too contradictory. But it's got a point system where you earn points by performing all sorts of tricks and skills. Like, see there, I'm trying to grind across the wall, but I kind of fluffed it. But I collected that secret icon there, and what that does, it unlocks new graffiti for you to use later on. So you don't just have like, one or two. Oh, I got shot.
Oh, he's horrible. I don't like him.
Yeah, that is an inquest waiting to happen right there. But yes, anyway, you get loads of graffiti. You're not just tied down to one or two designs that you use over and over again. In fact, actually, when this level's done, I could show off the graffiti creation tool, where you can design your own graffiti within reason.
That seems quite ahead of its time, considering what we are watching was... what year did this come out originally?
2001, maybe 2?
So, yeah, it took a decade, basically.
Yeah.
And it still looks great. Yeah, it's pretty amazing, actually. Myself, obviously, I remember playing it, but only a few times, so very quickly, so obviously you know more about this one than me. But I do remember it being fantastic fun, and just looking visually striking, and having some really new and inventive things to it.
Yeah, and you're seeing there, each level has got kind of different types of graffiti as well. You have small ones that can be done in like one button press, and then you have more intricate graffiti designs that are larger, that require lots of twiddling of the analog stick. So now actually we can go and have a look at
3D glasses.
we should be able to go and have a look at the graffiti creator. Now I'm going to speed this up in the edit for time's sake, because you don't need to sit me cycling through all the colours, but hopefully this will all come together nicely. Actually, let's have a quick look at, yeah, poor timing on my part, but let's have a look at some of the graffiti I've unlocked. So you remember those little icons that I managed to collect? Each one of those unlocks a new piece of graffiti.
So you can now use that within any level.
That's right, at any point in time. And there's obviously 3 different sizes of graffiti. Small, very simple, 1 button press. Large, it'll be like 1 button press and 2 twiddles of the analog stick. And then extra large, where you have to do multiple button presses. Now here we go. My own work of art. Disclaimer, I am rubbish at this graffiti designer, and in fact I'd love to see if any of our community members could produce something that looks better, because I'm sure they could.
That'd be a great one to see on the forums, actually.
Yeah, definitely.
I'd quite like to see that. You should all take screenshots of your art and publish them on the forums.
I would also like to see this very much.
This is brilliant. You're an artist, don't worry about it.
Yeah. Kind of not really sure what I was going for there, apart from official.
OPC.
Yeah. Still, I think I've got my point across. And here we go. Now I can equip it. There we go. And every level that's got an extra large piece of graffiti will now have the OPC tag on it.
Okay.
So hopefully we'll see that in a minute.
Here come the police again. But you've just done a huge jump and somehow not broken your legs.
It's because I'm a super cool Japanese futuristic skater boy.
It makes perfect sense. What's that cat? You just motored a cat. Oh.
Unintentionally, I assure you. Oh,
And is that another cat or is that a dog?
I'm not certain.
I hope it was a cat.
Yes, you see I have all the grace of a lead swan there.
But you're picking up all the spray paints, which is perfect. Crashing through all the doors and walls.
And picking up some nice points there, but losing momentum. Oh, fluffed it.
Oh, I've got to admit, it does look gorgeous. It's such a nice looking game.
Yeah, it's just one of these things I can't wrap my head around how it looks so good. Because,
Yeah.
you know, there are big budget AAA console releases that don't look as good as this, and this is just a downloadable game now. You know, it's actually it's part of the PlayStation Plus rewards this month, isn't it? Where you can get it for, is it 10% off or 20%?
I think it's that.
Anyway, it's about £5.50 on the PlayStation Store for PlayStation Plus members at the moment.
Which is an absolute bargain for anyone who wants a decent game.
Exactly, considering it cost £30 when it came out on the Dreamcast originally. Oh, here we go. Here's my large bit of OPC graffiti.
Awesome.
Let's see if I can do it before the dogs get me.
Looks like you're going to get there.
No.
Bad dogs, bad. And you're skating off with the dogs on you. Interesting.
Yeah, that's one of the things I love about this. The earlier, in each level, as you progress through completing the graffiti, the police threat gets more severe. So initially, you know, you've got what was his name, Captain Onishima, with his dogs. Now he's called in an attack chopper.
That seems normal to me. That's what I assume Japan's actually like. Can't wait to visit.
But yes, escaping from the early threats like the dogs is as simple as, you know, just skating away and jumping a bit until they let go. But this attack chopper, to really get it off your back, you have to time your jump perfectly. Yeah, graceful as a lead swan again. But you have to time your jump perfectly and then spray over their the cockpit.
Oh, okay.
So they can't see you anymore, and then they just fly off or crash.
Picking up more spray cans.
Well, I'm
Jump
gonna
the barrier. No, I'm gonna go through it.
straight through it.
As you do. Over the bridge again. Oh, nice move.
Thank you. Gonna smash through this person's house again.
They've only just repaired the walls. Come on.
Well,
They've not made them on it.
suddenly sending the attack chopper doesn't seem too severe. You
No,
know, I'm
It's
reckless
like
endangerment.
You ruined their wall. That was a new wall. Oh, here we go.
Oh, too slow. Didn't
Oh.
have enough momentum.
I'm sure nobody's laughing at you right now.
I-
I wouldn't worry.
Do you know what? I bet
Could be
loads of them
worse.
are. Here we go.
It's finished, is it?
Yes.
Awesome.
Well, I think that's really about all the time we have. I suppose we could sign off by just giving a quick roundup of what's going on the forums at the moment.
On the forums, there is, well, there's the mega quiz, but that's tomorrow's. By the time this video's up, that'll probably be done by. There's Uncharted Mirage of Deceit every Thursday night. Just check out the Action Adventure forums. What about yourself?
I'm in charge of the RPG section, so at the moment there's not a great deal going on. We've just had the news that Dragon Age 3 has been announced though, and everybody's talking about the beautiful Japanese RPG Ni no Kuni Wrath of the White Witch.
I can't wait for that. That looks amazing.
Speaking of beautiful art style, again it's very bright and vibrant, and in a way a little similar to Jet Set Radio.
There is that similarity there.